It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another live stream Q&A video. This is going to be Q&A number 81. So it's going to be basically mostly for season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead, which was called Another Day in the Diamond, going into episode 3 of Fear the Walking Dead, which is going to be called Good Out Here, but we can discuss anything but the focus of it, or mostly we're looking at those 2 episodes, but we can ask, or you can ask me any questions in terms of this Q&A goes. So I'm just gonna wait for people to show up. It seems like the quality of the stream might be bad right now. I'm not sure about that. Let me know if the quality is really bad, because I do see a few comments that the quality is bad. So Super Scrub says, I'm back. President 1982, so is officer friendly. Super Scrub, damn the quality of the stream. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Let me know if the quality gets better, or whether I need to stop it and then restart it. Prophet Ken, question. In The Walking Dead, do you think anything will happen with the people at the hospital that killed Beth? No, they're gone. They're not going to come back. Plus, Atlanta is so far away now, where the hospital was, so it just doesn't make sense for them to come back, or for Rick and the gang to travel there. Super Scrub says, no, it's amazing. Okay, good. I'm glad the quality is good. Prophet Ken, quality is perfect. Great, that's perfect. I did start this stream a little bit earlier, but we'll just wait for people to join the stream here. Prophet Ken, it would be cool. I mean, that storyline wasn't fleshed out a lot anyway. They kind of skipped most of kind of the story there, and it wasn't that interesting. So yeah, it would have been interesting, but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't interesting enough to most fans or most people for them to continue with the story or travel back or integrate them back into the story. A classic example would be Morales, even though I wasn't a big fan of his in terms of wanting him back, but enough people did, and they did bring him back, even if it was for just 1 episode. Prophet Ken, maybe they will need them in the future. Hint, hint, whispers. I mean, even if they do need them, so much time has passed that they don't even know if they're alive. Do they want to take the risk of going there and finding that they're all dead? I don't think so. Prophet Ken, sorry, spoiler. No, not really. It's not really a spoiler. You didn't really say too much. You just mentioned the group that we're going to see later. So that wasn't too much of a spoiler. Junior Donaldson 20, bruh. Hey, how are you? Just gonna see if, because my window's open right now because it's so hot right now, but there's a lot of sounds from outside, so let me know if that gets annoying after a while. Super Scrub, if you can make your own Walking Dead character, what will it be? If I can make my own Walking Dead character, it would be a mixture between Merle, Rick, Negan, and Shane and the Governor. A mixture of all of those would be a badass character, right? But in terms of an actual character, I mean, it would be very interesting to see a unique character. Not unique in a way like someone that's completely out there or completely different, but I just mean a unique character in a way that it's more than just about survival for them. something like what Eugene was at the beginning, you know, a purpose, a character with a purpose, even though it was a fake purpose or a facade of a purpose, but at the same time, you know, it was interesting. And I think that we need more interesting characters like that. And I'm not saying it has to do anything with having to do with the cure or anything like that, but I'm just saying that a character with a purpose more than just surviving and, you know, making it to the next day, or even thriving the communities, or even just one community. I want to see a character that has a bigger picture in mind, or something like that. Junior Donaldson 20. Hi, could you say hi to my friend Jake? Hi Jake, how are you? Prophet Ken, I didn't watch all Fear the Walking Dead. What happened to Morgan after he was shot? Did they fix his leg? No, his leg is not fixed, but he is healing. He's staying with, he was staying with John and Althea, but things happen. So you might want to watch the episode, or the previous 2 episodes, to see what happened. Or, yeah, the previous episode, I guess. Because I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't watched. Definitely watch it. But he is okay. Imani, do you think they will lose the stadium to the Vultures? I mean, that's the most predictable thing, right? And I hope that they have something less predictable in terms of the story. They don't necessarily have to lose the stadium. They could just suffer a lot to a point where the stadium is useless to them. Like, there could be a big fight. They could bomb the place, something like that, and they could just take their supplies and leave them with no home. Something like that. The stadium is not necessarily lost. They could still rebuild it, but at the same time, they can't just stay there. You know what I mean? I think that's a bit less predictable, which is good. Junior Donaldson 20, and could you say hi to my friend Carson as well, please? Last one, okay? Last one. Hi, Carson. Super Scrap, you excited for Halloween 2018? The movie? I didn't know they were going to do another movie, but yeah, definitely excited if they are, because, yeah, Halloween is definitely one of those horror films that I actually really like. And it's one of the ones that I think it's more than just a bad guy and gore and stuff. I think it has the mystery element that I love in terms of horror films. So if they're doing it, I'm definitely excited. I do see the channel, or the live stream is slowing down a little bit, so if it gets really bad, let me know and I'll shut it down and restart it. It won't change anything from your end. You'll just stay here, but for me, I'll have to restart the live stream here. So let me know if it gets really bad, because it is slowing down as far as I can see. Super Scrub, is that Pepsi you're drinking? No, it is Coca-Cola. But I was drinking Pepsi yesterday, so I can drink both. The live stream is not officially starting till like 5 minutes, so I started a bit earlier, but yeah, we'll just pretend like the live stream just started. I'm not sure how many of the people that are on the chat right now saw the last video I posted. But so yeah, so tomorrow, I don't know how many saw the video I posted or whatever, but there is going to be a Comic-Con kind of thing happening where I am tomorrow. So I'm basically going, I have tickets or purchase tickets to go tomorrow, so it's going to be exciting. And yeah, there's going to be some crazy appearances there tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. But I want to ask you guys, what do you want me to kind of bring back from that experience that I have tomorrow? And it's my first time going as well. What do you want? What do you guys want to see on the channel after? Do you want to just see clips of, you know, whatever, or what do you want to see? Just let me know, because I do want to share with you guys as much as I can. Junior Donaldson 20, there's a man standing in front of my window. You might want to call 911 if you don't know the man, or if he's threatening or whatever. So don't worry about the live stream, go settle that. Ratchet the Awesome One, Q&A, hey Ash, how would the governor have been up against Negan? Two egos going at it, that would have been interesting, but I think the governor is more irrational. He's more just kill them all kind of guy. Negan is more rational. I think he would be more strategic. Junior Donaldson 20, what do I do? Oh my god, this is so freaky. Yeah, call the cops, man. I'm saying, if you're serious, call the cops. Super Scrub, you may meet some fans. I mean, I don't know how many people where I am actually watch me, but there might be a few. It'll be cool to meet fans, yeah. We have, or we're gonna see, not we're gonna see, I don't know why I'm saying we're gonna see. They're gonna have tomorrow Jeff Goldblum, which is a pretty big one, pretty good one. He is in Jurassic Park, of course, and Independence Day. So that's definitely excited for that. We're gonna have Elijah Wood there. They're gonna have the voices of the GTA characters, the three of them. Pretty interesting there. Of course, Stephen Ogg is gonna be there. So that's the only Walking Dead guy there. And he's not officially there for The Walking Dead anyway, but he is doing his own thing as well. So definitely excited for that. Tom himself, fans, you mean subs? Yep, that's what he meant. Sup, mate, how's it going? Chat? Nothing much. It's good day. How about you? How's it going with you? Junior Dodson 20, their phones are at the house and they aren't here right now. Yeah, I mean, just try to, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I would try to get out of the house if you're serious. Seriously, just stop with the chat completely and go figure it out. But stay safe, definitely. Stay safe. Super Scrub. Subs are sandwiches. No, he's talking about subscribers. Subs meaning subscribers. Ratchet the Awesome One, Q&A, hey Ash, how do you think the governor would have done up against Negan? Yeah, I just answered that one. Negan and his people would probably win because, like I said, Negan is more rational, more strategic, more smart. Governor is more like kill them all. He's more savage, but yeah. I think I may have not answered all of it. Yeah, like I said, I think because of how strategic and intelligent Negan is compared to the governor, I think Negan would probably win. Even one-on-one, I think Negan would take it. E-Money, I think Daniel is dead. It's been over a year and a half since he was last seen at the damn explosion. I think something happened to him in between that time. Definitely. I mean, he's not with them, so something must have happened. Yeah, so let's see if he comes back. But at this point, we're assuming that he's, or they want us to assume that he's dead. Junior Donaldson 20. I locked myself in the bathroom with 10. I mean, you shouldn't even be on this chat right now. Go figure that out, man. I mean, go get a phone, get out of the house or something. Just stay safe. I don't know if, like, I really don't know whether you're serious or not right now. Yeah, I mean, I will be doing videos for Stranger Things season 4. So, is it season 4? Or is it season 3? Yeah, I think season 3, not season 4. Yeah, I'm doing a Stranger Things discussion as well. Maybe not for every episode, but I'll talk about it. And maybe I might start doing more movie reviews and things like that. But the main focus will be still Walking Dead, probably. Ratchet the Awesome One, Q&A. Hey Ash, do you think we'll see a flashback and they'll show us what happened to Danielle, Crazy Dog, and Walker, as well as Proctor John? Proctor John, probably not. Crazy Dog and Walker, maybe. Danielle, probably, because, I mean, that's a big component. Excuse me, that's a big component, right? He's a fan favorite character. They're gonna have to explain what happened. Super Scrap, what is happening to this stream? The quality, or what's going on with the stream? Bad quality? Junior Donaldson 20. Help, everyone has gotten. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. If you're serious and if you can get on the chat right now, I'm sure you can somehow call 911 or something, right? Call a family member, go on Facebook, do something. People close to you. That's the best thing I can help you with right now. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, yeah, go on Facebook, tell people you know or people, family members or whatever, to come check on you or something. And if you can jump out the window or something, not if it's high, but if, you know, it's ground level, if you can get out of the window, something like that. But definitely Facebook would be the main one. Try to go on Facebook, and yeah, or any other social media. And if you have your phone, which you may, you can call 911 first, right? Super scrub lag buffering. I hope it got better. It's orange right now. Yeah, it's orange right now. So the stream is a little slow. I can end it and restart it if it gets real bad. Let me know. Junior Dodson 20, sorry bro, was it there? Very sorry. No worries. I knew it was probably a joke, but I tried to play along. Tom himself, shake my head. Super Scrub, I didn't believe a second of that. Yeah, I mean, I played along. But you don't know what type of people you're going to get on online, right? He might have been telling the truth and not realize that he can just call the cops before talking about it here. Junior adults and 20 was kind of hoping that that's not cool, man. That's not cool, Tom. Let's try to stay clean here. Let's try to keep being clean on the channel and nice to people. Let's not get into all that. Tom himself, he was trolling, laughed my ass off. Yeah, he was a little bit. Just a little bit. We're getting off track here. But, yeah. Let's see, 7 people right now on. Junior adults and 20. So are you excited for upcoming season 9 of The Walking Dead? Yes, I am very excited. Again, I'm not gonna be super excited because I might be disappointed and the season might be underwhelming like season 8. But I have hope that season 9 is gonna be good. Super Scrub, I got cleaned with OxyClean. Good. Junior Donson 20, you rude Tom himself, that's just plain rude. Let's just restart, guys. Just don't worry about it. Forget about what happened just a minute ago with the troll. Just keep going. Let's get back on track here. Okay, the lag seems to be really getting bad, so I'm just gonna restart it here. So I'll be back in a few. Alright, I'm back. Let me know if the lag got better. Tom himself didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Cupcake. I just think it'll be funnier than I'm locked in the bathroom. Dare joke experiment. Oh well. Super Scrub, what about The Walking Dead season 22? That's the season Rick dies, right? I'm just kidding with you. Yeah, I mean, we're season 9 right now, so let's not look at season 22 because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to go to that season anyway, right? So let's be realistic here. Super Scrub, yes, he does. I'm from the future. That's great. Another troll. That's probably the same season Daryl Dixon dies too, right? And Carl comes back from the dead. And Negan and the governor play ping pong together. See, I just took your troll and took it to the next level. Tom himself, Ash, do you smoke? No, I don't. Tom himself, you sound like you do. Yeah, lots of people have told me that. You're definitely not the first. Super Scrub. Also, I'm playing on PlayStation 17. Let's stop with the troll, guys. I'm not even gonna read the next troll question here. Tom himself, I thought you smoked like 3 packs a day, real hardcore. That's when I subbed to the channel. Then you did your face review. Yeah, I mean, I hate to disappoint you, but I don't. E-Money, I think by the end of the season, everything they work for will be lost. And the group will be in a bad state, similar to Season 4 or The Walking Dead, with them losing the prison and getting trapped in Terminus. I think we've seen a lot of them being in bad shape in Season 7 and 6. So, at the end of Season 9, I mean, yeah, if the story goes to where I think it's going to go based on the comics, yeah, it'll be something like that. Maybe not as extreme as you say, but close. Super Scrub, I'm starting to notice The Walking Dead is rising again. I hope so. I mean, let's be honest, Season 7 and 8 were the lowest point of Walking Dead in terms of quality. So second half of Season 8 got a lot better. But definitely first half of Season 7, or second half of Season 8 got better, but Season 7 and first half of Season 8 weren't. So let's hope it gets better. Tom himself says, how can you tell? I think he knows because of ratings. He's seen how much ratings the show's had Season 8 onwards or something. And like I said, Season 8 second half got a lot better. And if they continue that way, I have no doubt that Season 9 will be a great season. But you know they're going to throw in something and, make it underwhelming a little bit. Or they tend to do that sometimes. I hope they don't do that. Tom himself, so rising in ratings tells us the show is good. Not necessarily, but in this case, it does a little bit. And not that it got better, but more interesting. At least more people are showing up to watch. I think it's subjective. Definitely subjective. You're right. But the other way around does tell us, right? I mean, if the ratings are going down, that means the quality is getting worse, or it's getting bad, the show. Fans aren't as excited to watch it, right? If it goes up, that means that at least fans are watching. If it's not to a point where it's so bad that they're not even watching, that means that it's at least what it was. It's good, you know what I mean? How many of you on the chat right now have seen what just happened here? Just give me a few minutes here. Am I still on right now? I don't even know. Yeah. All right. I think it's back. It just disconnected for a sec. So, how many of you have seen Avengers Infinity War? Don't spoil it. Don't ruin it, but let me know. Because I was thinking of going to theaters and watching it, but, you know, let me know if you've seen it. Tom himself, I think everybody's out of questions about Walking Dead at this point. Doesn't have to be Walking Dead questions. It could be anything. Superscript, there's a Walking Dead 2018 calendar. Tom himself, a calendar, see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I mean, we are dry on questions right now for Walking Dead. So ask any other question. Anything. Doesn't have to be Walking Dead. Superscript, I'm going to see it later tonight. Let me know how it is. Maybe let me know in the next live stream. Because I'm thinking about watching it next week, but I'm not sure. Tom himself, I haven't, and I won't probably ever see it. Let me laugh my ass off. I don't like PG-13 superhero, super hyped movies. I mean, I'm not a big fan of superhero movies, but there's so much hype around this movie that I'm like, let's just check it out. Tom himself, what's your favorite genre in films? I'm out of the camera. I'm out of the angle here. Genres. Horror would be one. Action would be one. Mystery would be one. Comedy. But yeah, probably mystery and horror. Those type. My big ones. But action, I mean, I can watch action movies anytime, right? Because it's one of those things where you can be in the mood for watching an action film anytime, right? Because it's just action, right? But mostly mystery and horror. Superscript, but the calendar comes with a badass issue 1 variant. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Are you getting it? Since you're talking about it? Tom himself, yeah, action is good to turn your brain off for a couple hours and just have fun. Yeah, I was going to say that, but I'm like, I don't want to sound like a dick saying that, so I didn't say it, but yeah, exactly. That's the case for some horror and mystery movies as well, so it's not just action. And some action films, you do need your brain. I mean, like you said before, it's subjective, but most action films, you can just turn off your brain and watch it and have fun. Superscript, I already have it. That's pretty cool. It must have cost you a fortune, right? I mean, probably not that expensive, but for a calendar, it was probably really expensive, right? Superscript, it was $14.99. That's not that bad then. I mean, still for a calendar, it's pretty bad, but it's not that bad for a collectible kind of thing. Tom himself, what's the first film and TV show you remember watching growing up? Um, for a film, I do remember getting super excited when I was really young for the first Men in Black movie. I remember being super excited about that. But in terms of horror films, The Ring was one of the main, or not main ones, but one of the ones I, you know, you know what I mean? And Poltergeist, the original one, was one as well. What other ones? I mean, The Shining is a classic that I do remember seeing when I was a bit younger. Um, yeah. But in terms of action, any Mission Impossible film, Indiana Jones film, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man, pretty good one. I didn't watch these I didn't watch these when I was young. It's not the first film I watched, but some of the films I've watched and I've enjoyed. Spider-Man 1, my favorite superhero film, after The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. Let's see. We are 41 minutes in, so maybe 10 more minutes for the live stream and that'll be the end, because we are getting dry in terms of questions here as well. So maybe 10 more minutes, and then that'll be the end of the stream. It's been an interesting live stream Q&A to say the least. Tom himself, elaborate on those films. Ash, tell us more what you like about them. And looking back now after growing up, you feel the same about them. I definitely don't feel the same about them now, because you know, when you're young and you watch a horror film, it's like the end of the world for you, because it's super scary, right? But now when I watch horror films, it's more like, you know, we've seen this before. Oh, that's interesting. That's new. That's a new way of telling a story or mixing it up. So it's differences like that for horror films or mystery films, at least. For action films, I would say when I was younger, I didn't really care that it was unrealistic as shit. But now it's like, come on, let's be a little realistic here. You know what I mean? So it's just changes like that when you grow up and watch films. And you do see more the story as well when you're watching it when you grow up. I mean, when you're younger and you watch a film, you're just watching it for the scary parts, or you're just watching it for the action parts. But when you get older and you watch the films, or any film, you think about the plot, you think about the story, and you try to make sense of it. And the action or the horror, the scary parts or whatever, work along with the story for you to give you the experience, make you feel the way you feel. So that's the main difference, I would say. And I probably didn't articulate that well enough, but you know what I mean. Tom himself, I like horror films when the director has the balls to go one step further. Yeah, definitely. And I think the first Saw did that perfectly. The first one. I mean, when you saw that film, boom, mind blown. I mean, yeah, I do agree with you there. But sometimes directors think making it gory as shit and doing jump scares is going that one step further, but that's not the case, at least to me. Tom himself, I heard they had to change the ending in Get Out because of the audience that saw the early cut wanted a happy ending. I haven't seen Get Out. I heard it's good, but I haven't seen it. But if they did that, then that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Tom himself, the movie's good, but talk about selling out. Yeah, I mean, I've not seen it like I said, but the name is everywhere. I mean, anything I see online or anything has some or most of the time, or not most of the time, but I see it a lot. I see it a lot of references to Get Out. And it's like, yeah, maybe maybe selling out like you say. I haven't seen it, so I can't really judge it, but Tom himself. Oh, you were saying selling out because of the comment changing the ending. Yeah, definitely. And like you say, where's the creative integrity? Exactly. If you're going to change the ending because the audience doesn't like the ending, then you should let the audience write the ending for you, right? Super Scrap, I'm still here. I don't know if I'm going to be here for much longer, but I'll stick around for a little bit because the questions are dying down a little bit. I did want to do this last live stream, but I forgot. But I do want to get your opinions on, the channel and everything. Let me know what you think the channel needs improvement on and what segments you like. So that way I can spend more effort or energy or whatever on portions that you guys actually enjoy. Because if I'm gonna spend, like, let's say 3 hours on a video or a series of videos that you guys don't like or you're not interested in, or the majority of people aren't interested in, then I might just take that time and spend it somewhere where people do enjoy those videos. So definitely let me know. Let me know, and it doesn't have to be right now. You can put a comment, you can put a message or whatever. Let me know what segments or what on the channel you really like and what you don't like and how you think the channel could improve. And just as a whole, why do you like the channel and how can we make it better? As a community, you guys can help me improve the channel, obviously, because everyone can improve on whatever they're doing. Tom himself, what you guys plans for tonight? I have no plans. I'm gonna stay home and relax after this live stream. But yeah, what about everybody else? I might do a video tonight, maybe. Don't I'm not committing to a video tonight, but I might do a video tonight. Actually, now that we are talking about this, I have the thumbnails of the 3 videos that I have piled up that I do want to do. Let me know which one you guys want to see first. How about that? I'll open the thumbnails and you guys can vote on which one you want to see first. And then we'll end the live stream. You guys can vote for your favorite or what you want to see next. Okay. And the titles are pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not even going to say anything. I'll let you just watch and vote. Just a few seconds here so I can open the thumbnails. This took a little longer than I wanted it to, but okay, I'll do one at a time. I think that'll be better. We're almost there, guys. All right, let me add the images now. All right, that's the first one. So you guys can vote which one you want to see first. So there's going to be 3 that I have planned for the next couple days. That's the second one. And I think everyone's going to probably want the third, so I'll open that. All right, the third one coming up. There we go. All right, so you guys can vote for which video you want me to do first. And I'll get to the questions and maybe we'll end it in a few minutes here. All right, so those are the videos. So vote on which one you want to see first. And I'll be in the middle here. There we go. All right, so Halloween 28, Super Scrap, Halloween 2018, thumbnail would be nice and credit me. I'll check out, some news. If I do end up doing a video, yeah, I'll credit you. Super Scrub, you have pets? No, I don't. Super Scrub, their third thumbnail. The top one, yeah. I mean, I knew everyone's gonna be excited for that. I had fun making the thumbnail as well. I don't know if you guys know who those are, but if you don't, that's why you watch the video, because that's who I think will be playing them. Alright, almost. Tom himself, the Maggie one, I think it's pretty obvious. Dwight's future is anybody's guess. Who will alpha, or yeah, play alpha and beta. is like news or speculation. If it's just speculation, I don't see the point. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, all of those are just like that, speculations, because we don't know. But, yeah, for speculations, which one do you want to see? I'm getting cut off here. There we go. So I have one vote for the top one right now, and none for the bottom ones. 2 people watching. All right. Very cool. Tom himself, I like your editing and promo breakdowns. I'd watch reviews for older films like classics from different genres. Animal House would be a good example for a comedy one, and Goodfellas for mafia films. Yeah, the video edits and the breakdowns are definitely the ones that I get the most views on. But yeah, so I'll continue doing those, but I might do reviews of not only new movies, but maybe old ones too, depending on my schedule and stuff. Alright, I'm going to make these super small now, because I'm getting cut off here. So, there we go, there we go. There we go, okay. So you can vote further if you want. If not, that's fine. Let's see it. Yeah, I'll give it a few more minutes, maybe 2 more minutes, because I got distracted with the images here. Super Scrub, what is your earliest Walking Dead issue that I have? I mean, I went and got the old ones, but they're not first print. So the first print that I got, I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, it was the one, I don't remember what issue number, but it's the one with the katana. It's like a white background with the katana on the ground and there's blood flowing or something. I think that's the one. That's the first issue that I got first print for. The rest were, I went back and bought old ones, but they're not first print, or I don't think they are. I might do a video on my collection, showing what I have right now, all of my collections. Tom himself, I think the Dwight didn't read it. So you're a TV show only fan. Or TV show only watcher. I see why that would interest you, definitely. So we have 1-1. And the Maggie one is getting no love right now. So that's not getting any love. And tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. And then this later. Or actually, wait, I can't tomorrow. I'm going to be gone all day. Yeah, so I'll just do it either tonight or on Sunday. Both of these. And then this one I'll do later on next week. Alright, let's take away the images. So I have room, and then we'll end the live stream here. Alright, so that's basically it for the live stream. I will be ending the live stream now. An interesting live stream, to say the least. Entertaining, interesting, but yeah, I think that will be the end of the live stream. One last question. Tom himself, I looked up the comics when they did that Negan cliffhanger, so I know about the basics till when Negan kills Alpha. Spoilers! But yeah. Then Super Scrub says bye. Tom himself, and I know there's a Commonwealth community, but no details. The Commonwealth come way after. I mean, staying as spoiler-free as I can, the first thing we're going to see in Season 9 is them rebuilding a bigger world. They're going to expand and rebuild all the communities. So that's going to be the first. then there's going to be a new threat. And there's going to be an interesting integration of the story in terms of Negan and the Saviors and the next story that's going to come after them rebuilding. So that's going to be a cool, interesting story there. Then after the threat, we're going to see the villains, right? So they're kind of attached. The threat comes with the threat comes from the villains. And then after the villains get introduced, much like Negan got introduced, we're going to see a conflict. Because that's inevitable in the world of The Walking Dead. Then after that conflict, which is going to take time, or not that long, but it's still going to take time. It's not going to be a 1 day, 2 day type of conflict. It's going to take a bit of time. But then after that whole battle or conflict that we're going to see something that's basically getting introduced to a new community, which is the Commonwealth, which you're talking about. We just got introduced to them only 2 issues ago, so that's a new storyline that we're getting introduced to. But that's way down the line. Tom himself, Season 8A, Rebuilding, Season 8B, Whispers, Season 9A, and B, Whisper War. Yeah, since you know about all of that, yeah, I'll just share my thoughts. I don't think the rebuilding is going to be all of Season 8A or Season 9A. I think you have that backwards. It's Season 9AB and then Season 10AB. Season 9 first half is probably going to be the rebuilding process and the introduction of the Whisperers. The second half is going to be the conflict, the threat with the Whisperers, and the start of this war. And then Season 10, first half is going to be it's going to be the Whisperer War. I don't think they're going to push it to 2 seasons. They did that for All Out War, which they had enough story for, and they didn't pull it off. So I don't think that they can do it with the Whisperer story. So they're probably going to stick with a half season for that. So that leaves the second half of Season 10. So the second half of Season 10 is going to be the introduction of this new community, probably. And then after that, Season 11 is going to be basically catching up to where we are in the comics right now. Which means that the comics is going to be way down, right? That's going to be a couple seasons, a couple years. The comics is going to keep going. Alright, last one. Tom himself, what do you know about the new showrunner work? Previously, she got promoted. Yeah, Angela, what was her name? Angela, I'm drawing a blank on her name, but yeah, she's done some directing and producing of the episode, or not producing, directing some episodes before, but I mean, it's a hit or miss, because some of those episodes I really like, knowing that she directed it now, I really like them. Some of them I absolutely hate it. So, depends what type of show where she wants the show to go, what direction she's going to take the show. But we will definitely know in the first couple episodes whether we like this new showrunner or we don't. Alright, that's it. I'm going to stop right now because there's going to be more questions probably if I stick around. So, thank you for participating, to everyone who participated and joined the chat and whatever. Really appreciate the support you guys have given the channel. Definitely stay tuned for some of the videos that I just talked about, but also for some follow-up videos about the con that I'm going to tomorrow. Maybe I'll have like a discussion about that or something, or I might just share clips or whatever, but yeah, stay tuned for those. But other than that, that's basically it for this live stream Q&A. Thank you to everyone and for joining and also for all of their support. That's it for this video. See you next time for another live stream next week. I just butchered that ending, but you guys know what I mean. See you next time.